So I'm in my mother and father-in-law's basement right now, sitting on the floor. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I've been a little bit absent because we've been busy moving across the country. We were living in Halifax and now we are on our way to Edmonton, Alberta. So there's only 1 week left until all the new Filipino title holders are crowned, which is crazy. So I have done a lot of videos this year about Binibining Pilipinas and I only have a few left. So we are gonna get into one of the last ones. Also, this is my daughter, Lily. I know a few people thought she was a boy. She's a girl. Yeah, what do you think? You're a little girl? Okay, so we're all good to go now except for the fact that I have the hiccups. Like, what the hell? So I apologize. Super annoying. First, I cannot get over how extra the Binibining competition is. All the fashion shows, all of the photo shoots, it is like next level. Like, I swear they probably do more than the girls do at Miss Universe. It's crazy. And this alone, like the whole process between doing all the events that they do, the charity events, the fashion shows, the interviews, the onstage stuff that they do, the national costume competition, all of this helps prepare the girls who are going to be chosen to represent the Philippines at their international competitions. So of course they have training after they win their title, but all of this competition itself— oh, hi Ted. Hello, is he being in the video? This whole competition is going to help prepare them when they set off to Miss Universe, Miss Supranational, Miss International, and the other pageants. I always forget which 6 that they choose. So I'm just gonna review the free speak or free speech competition and give my favorites, the girls who stood out to me. I'm gonna highlight 20 to 21 girls. There were some girls who totally nailed their— I guess it's not really a question, they just got a word and then they had to talk about it. Some girls nailed it, other girls— you know, the crickets were going. Not the best for some of them, but overall, I was very impressed. First up, we have Jessica Marasangang, and her word was poverty. She talks about educating the children. She said a couple times, how do you say it? She had a really good line of thinking, like education can break the cycle of poverty, but she just didn't word it well. Then we have Danielle Magno, and her word was selfie. She said for people to use their selfie wisely, impact people through their captions and photos, and inspire others to inspire and be part of others' lives. Basically using social media is what I gathered for good. Then we have Melka Shaver. Her word was social media, and she said that social media can be used to unite people and we can reach each other around the world, and it should be used to communicate rather than bash each other, and it can create a united world. So I thought this was really good too. It wasn't like super outstanding, but it was like an 8 out of 10. And we have Sigrid Grace Flores. Hers was couture versus RTW, and she said that we are more than what we have on the outside. I liked her line of thinking again, but it was like a little bit confusing. From Davao, Jane Genobosa, her word was water shortage, and she basically listed some facts. This was like a bomb question for me, or like a bomb answer, in that she just kind of like said some words and then walked away, and it was like, what? We have Rizal Honey Grace. Her word was whitening products, and now whitening products I'm not familiar with because I'm pretty white. In Canada, we just don't even really know about whitening products, even though we have a super diverse population. So I would say in Asia it's probably the most popular. Would you guys agree? I don't know. She says here, it's important that we know ourselves and love and accept ourselves, be confidently beautiful in who we are, not just about our color, but how we carry ourselves. So I thought she totally nailed the— I don't want to keep calling it a question. She nailed her response to the word. Then we have Sherry Ann Tormes. Her word was climate change. She talked about environmental problems are an eye-opener now, and that they're an eye-opener for the responsibilities that we need for sustainable change. She did a great job at answering this. Then we have Gazini, a lot of people's favorite for any of the crowns, specifically the Miss Universe Philippines crown. Gazini's word was moving on. First of all, she looked beautiful. She translates really well in video. I find some photos of her eyes look kind of closed or something, so I really like her in video, which is super important, and I thought she did a wonderful job. I'd give it 9 out of 10. She said that moving on is like change, it's a new beginning, we can change for the better, tomorrow is a new gift. Basically, definitely up there. I would be very shocked if she didn't get one of the crowns. I think she's going to get one for sure. Not sure which one. Honestly, I could see her at like Miss Supranational as well, because Miss Supranational is more about like that model-esque look, which I feel like she fits, but you never know. We have Pasig Maria Andrea. Her word was Pia and cat. What? I don't even know what she said. We have Laguna Lauren Bautista. Her word was build, build, build. I thought she did an awesome job. She sounded almost like a politician in a way, like she really knew what she was talking about. She was confident, calm. She just delivered her response, and I thought she did a great job. Maria Isabella Galleria, her word was migration. She looked beautiful. I thought, wow, she looks gorgeous. And then I don't even know really if she said anything. Then we have Patricia from Bataine. She is one of my favorites. Her word was Photoshop. I think some people weren't overly pleased with her response because she was just so like nonchalant about her response. She was calm and confident, but I feel like she almost needed more confidence in delivering her answer, if that makes sense. Like, I thought she looked amazing, and what I really love about her is that she looks the same in her photos, her videos, on stage. She always looks the same, whereas you know how it is, some girls look a lot different in the pictures that they post on social media versus what they look like in video, which is very confusing, very deceiving. And we have Hannah Arnold, and her word was fake news. At first I thought she looked super beautiful because she is super beautiful, but she always has her hair up in a ponytail or up in a bun, and I would love to see it down more. One of my personal regrets at Miss Universe is that I always had my hair in a ponytail. This was for a few reasons. One, it was always so hot in the Philippines. I was always sweating, so I just felt like my hair up was like easier and just less hot. Love to see Hannah Arnold with a different hairstyle, but her answer honestly was really great. I love her accent. Everyone does, I feel like. Then we have from Daraga, Julia Sabier. Her word was keto diet. Now, I loved her response. It didn't really respond to the keto diet specifically. I don't know if it had to, but she talked about diet, and she said that so many people have told her since she's entered Miss Universe Philippines, Binibining Pilipinas, that people have told her to lose weight and that they shouldn't be judged on how much they weigh, but rather their relationship with their body. And I think that is such an amazing response, super important in the world in general, definitely in the pageant world. So I really, really, really hope she wins one of the crowns, because her messaging, her speaking, she has so much to offer, and she just is one of those people I can see changing perceptions in the pageant world, that I would just love to see her at one of these pageants. Then we have Samantha Lowe from Cebu. Her word was social media. She looked beautiful. Did she grow up in the States? I feel like she has an American accent, but she answered so calmly. It was almost like I felt like we were having a conversation. Like when she was answering her question or giving her response, I felt like it was just a calm conversation, easy to listen to, easy to think, yep, that totally makes sense, rather than feeling nervous for her. She said that we can be expressive with social media, but we can't allow it to consume us. Then from Pampanga, Emma Teglao. She is one of my new favorites. I am like obsessing over this girl right now. Every time I see photos of her, I think she looks incredible. Someone commented on one of my videos and said, she looks so different without makeup, and it's like, yeah, we all do. Like, not to be rude, but like me without makeup, like, yeah, I look different because, you know, it is what it is. I think she's really standing out to me, and what I love about her is she looks great in photos, she looks great in video, she has an eye-catching smile. You can't help but smile when you see her, and I thought she did an awesome job. She was also fake news. She said something that we should be responsible as a reader and a writer. Honestly, the answer or like the response wasn't the best. She is moving up in my list of favorites. Then we have Palawan Samantha Bernardo. Her word was political dynasty. She had an okay answer. It wasn't the best, but it's a challenging one. We have Risham Saeed. She had the word moving on. I thought it was okay. Wasn't entirely sure. A lot of people really like her, and I'm not really seeing as much as other people. Then we have Samantha from Cavite. Her word was whitening products, and I thought she did a great job with her answer as well. Vicky Rushton, it was also pretty good, but it wasn't great. And the last girl I want to talk about is Joanna Toledo. Her word was depression. First of all, I thought, wow, she looks amazing. Her skin tone, like everything was just wow for me. And then she started talking and said more words, and I don't know what her words were meaning. And you know what, it was unfortunate, but it just didn't come together. It was not working for her in her favor. It was not the best. So my favorites from the free speech part of the competition were Patricia, Hannah Arnold, Gazini, and Emma Teglao. I thought that they all nailed it, and I guess what I'm really starting to look for now, there were other girls who nailed their response, but there were other things that weren't quite there for me. These are the girls that are standing out to me in terms of their overall look, the photos I've seen from them, the videos I've seen from them, their free speech response, their national costumes. They're really bringing it for me, so I will give a final predictions in the next couple days. I can't believe it's less than a week now. Dun, 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 dun. So let me know your favorites for the crown in the comments. If you want to see more from me, if you want to see that final predictions for Binibining Pilipinas 2019, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.